hanging out with the Quick Ad HUD update. So if you did not see my last video, go watch it. But basically, I met a guy on Quick Ad on Snap 3 days ago now, and we hung out yesterday, so here's what happened. So like I said, I met him on Quick Ad, and then he's like, do you want to hang out this weekend? You live like 55 minutes away from me, but I'll come pick you up, and then we can do something. I'm like, yeah, sure, let's do it, because I didn't have anything else to do, right? So we made this plan on Friday night. We were gonna hang out yesterday, which was Saturday, and we didn't come. Like, we had no idea of where we were gonna go. Like, we did not come up with a plan for how long we would be out or where we would be going, which was probably a mistake. So I just told my parents that my friend from school is gonna come pick me up, and then we were gonna go to Target or get food or something, because they would not let me go out with a random boy I just met online like the day before. But I had him pick me up like a little bit closer to my neighbor's house instead of my actual house, so that way my parents wouldn't see me getting into his car, and same thing for dropping me off. So then, like, when I first see him turning my street, I like literally walk away because I'm so scared. But then he pulled up and I get in, and I'm like, he's like, hey, how are you? I'm like, good, how are you? He's like, I'm good. It's nice to see you. I'm like, thanks for driving here, whatever. And he's playing Passion Fruit by Drake, or Passion Fruit, I think it's called. And I like Drake, I don't know, but I like him. So that was a good sign. And then he's like, what do you want to do? And I'm like, you wanted to go to Target or something? Because I wanted to go like into a public place, I feel like. And I just love Target. So he's like, yeah, I'll put it into like my GPS thing, because he wasn't around here or whatever, so I didn't know where it was. And so on the way to Target, it's about like a 7-10 minute drive, something like that. Or a 10-minute drive, whatever. We're just kind of talking about life. I feel like we got along pretty good. I thought it was going to be super awkward. Like, I would not be saying anything. But I feel like we just kind of got along. And we were just talking about, like, our dream job, what we do for fun, our favorite places to go, stuff like that. And then we get to Target, and I'm like kind of walking ahead of him because I'm like awkward or whatever, and I was wearing Uggs, which was probably a mistake because they make you fall so much, and I like kept tripping over my own feet, and it was so funny. And another thing is, he was like laughing, and like we were laughing together about it, so I feel like that was a good sign. But he was like laughing like a joking way, you know, not in like a, you know what I mean. And then he kept like trying to trip me or whatever as like a joke. So we were just kind of walking around Target for like 15 minutes, I want to say, or maybe 20. We did not get anything, and so like he's like, you just want to go to everyone? I'm like, yeah, sure. So we leave Target, and I go to like open the door, obviously, because I'm always been like so independent. Like, I like doing my own stuff by myself, but then he like runs ahead of me and opens it for me, and I'm like, oh, thank you. Because I don't know, I just like always been independent. I like doing stuff for myself. I don't like asking for help. Like, I literally built my vanity by myself because I did not want to wait for my dad. But it was really sweet that like he kind of like didn't let me open it. He opened it for me even though I wanted to open it. And then we're driving around, and then we drive past like a shopping center with like a Dollar Tree. Like, do you want to go in? I'm like, yeah, let's go. And then we go in. He comes around and opens my door again, which is like really nice. And then we go in, and we're just like kind of looking at all the different aisles, like going up and down. And then we kept kind of like fake fighting or whatever, like, you know, like punching and whatever. And it was really funny. And then like we were in the Halloween aisle, even though Halloween's over, and we kept grabbing like the scary thing and being like, this looks just like you, and it was just like really funny. And then we leave the dollar store, and because he knew I was gonna try and open the door for myself, he literally wouldn't unlock the car until we got there, and like until I let him go in front of me. And then we were just like kind of driving around for like 10 more minutes, just talking about like what we want to do in the future, how many kids we want, where we want to live, like if we want to move or what. And then he took me home, and I had him like kind of drop me off in my neighbor's house, like he did when he picked me up. Because my dad was probably gonna see, like he was going somewhere, I don't know. Because I know my dad was gonna leave because he had to go somewhere, don't know where. So if he like, I just didn't want to take the chances of him seeing me getting out of the boys' car, you know. And then before I get out, he's like, I have fun, you look really pretty. I'm like, thank you, I have fun too. And then he gives me a hug, and then like I get out, and then he just leaves, or he wished until like I go on my driveway, and then he turned around and goes home. But yeah, we've been snapping since then. I don't know if like we'll hang out again or not, but yeah, it was really fun. So bye guys, have a great day.